Hi everyone, I am in a Christmas loaded envelope swap. So I wanted to put the envelope together with you guys. I just made a very simple envelope because I'm probably gonna throw the envelope away. So I didn't want to do too much to it. But I made this bow and I put this on with foam tape so that she could take it off and reuse it. So I'll show you the things I made, and then we can put this together. So I made her a Christmas pen. And I make these sleighs every year. I love this sleigh die, and I decorate it differently every year. So this year I did the little clay bits of peppermint with the little um, snowflake. And the snowflake is from some glitter paper that I had. And I did two in that paper bag that I showed you guys recently from Dollar Tree that I had for a couple of years that I broke up and cut up and used it for this. And then this one's just a thick, heavy glitter paper. It is a little tricky because you get all these little pieces that you have to cut out. But it cuts out fine. You just got to put it through the thing a couple of times. And it's fine. It's just, because you got those like swirls that go right in there, it gets a little tricky, but it works. So I made that. I made her little penguins, and I didn't know if I should put the little eyes or the big eyes. So I did two big eyes and two little eyes, and I put little not glossy accents. I put little stickles on the feet and on the beaks. And again, I didn't know if I should put the feet in or out, so I did two each. Feetsies in and feetsies out. Because I didn't know. I was debating, so I said I'll just do two of each. Then, Scrap Diva Designs. I made the little Gingy shakers. And I don't think I did them right because I put the faces on the inside, which you can see barely. So I think when I do this again, I'll put the faces on the outside. If I make them as shakers, you don't have to do shakers. And I didn't put the little icing on the hands because I felt it was too much. So I made a little girl and I made a boy. And you can't see the shaker mix, but I'll show it here. I made this shaker mix for it. So we have little clay bits of peppermint and green and white and red little sprinkles. And I also had like a light brown glass seed bead that I threw in there because I made the gingies. I wanted to put a little bit of brown in there. And I have some candy canes, some red candy canes and some silver candy canes. And that's the mix. I got quite a bit left. So we got those shakers. I also use this die every year that I absolutely love, and this is one of the flower dies I have. It's easy to cut out too. It's not too much of a pain, and um, they're dimensional, so I put a foam sticker in the middle so that the silver part would like pop up a little bit. So I made those. And then I made her two sets of Christmas trees. I love this die too. It's fun. It comes with little ornaments too, but I don't like to put the ornaments. I just like it like that. So I made her two sets of those. And then I already closed this up, but I made her a bunch of snowflakes and a bunch of words from Tim Holtz. I'll show you the one I'm talking about. Let me see. I use this die set. So I cut up a bunch of the words. I put it in red glitter paper, gold glitter paper, and green glitter paper. 3 each out of each of those papers. So that's what's in here. I made little bags Made little baggies out of this. Actually, Tony and I did a swap last year, and I bought these bags to put everything in there, and then I ended up doing something different. And then I have the sequence mix I made for the shakers. I'm also going to give her some of the, I wanted to put some twine around it, but I don't have any twine that I could find. And this is a flower die set that I thought she might like. I never used it, and so let's throw that in. And then also, I got this from Joann when they were closing, and I thought that that was a cute little set. So we're going to put that in there. So let's see how all this fits. I think I'll put the stamp set back here. I don't know how all this is going to work. We're going to find out. We're going to find out how it's going to work. I didn't end up putting bag toppers on them because it was going to be all crazy in here. You know, I might just put this all overall in a bigger bag and then do a bag topper for that. But it was going to be too much. You know, this could only go so much. This can only hold so much. Okay. That. This. We got the pencil. We have the die set. And we have the sequins mix. So I think I'm going to kind of go like this. Oh, I also want to make a pokey tool. I wanted to make a pokey tool, but I didn't think I had any more Christmassy beads for the pokey tool. Let me see something. Let me check something. Hold on. All right, guys, why don't we just make one with what I have here? So this is what I use for pokey tools. Always, always, always at a Hobby Lobby, because I don't like to use the glue. Because after a while, if you're like me and you're rough with your pokey tools, it just, after a while, the glue does not last. I don't care what glue you use. It doesn't last after a while. And, you know, I'm talking like a year or two. So I like this because they come with these stoppers. So I just put all the beads on, and then I put the little stopper on it. And it keeps it tight. So that's what I use. So why don't we just make a cute one right now? Maybe I'll make a frosted one with these frosted beads. That would look cute. All right, I think that's what I'll do. So let me get my, I'm gonna get my spacers over here. I love to use these. I could also, oh no, I could also use the striped ones. Maybe I'll do like peppermint. And then a red one. And then one of these swirly ones. I don't think I want the white. I think I want the red, but let me just see. Let's just stick with the red. Put another red on there. I think that's cute. I don't like a lot of beads on mine because I like to hold it like this. So that's enough beads, I think. I like to make them just, like that. So let me put the stopper on it. And then why don't we put a little charm? Let me get my charms out. Yeah, that's cute. All right, let me get my little charms out. And we'll put a little charm on there. So let's see. Put this back. All right, here's my charms. Don't you know what this is? All Fabri-Tac. Whenever I have glue laying there and if it spills out on my desk, I just get some scraps and just go like this on paper I don't like. And then when it dries, I just pull it right up. That's a little tip if you want to try something like that. All right, so let me get my little tools out. All right, let's see if we can find something here. What did I sit on? Oh, the Tim Holtz die set. All right, let's put you down a little bit. And let's see, let me get a... All right, let's get one of these. All right, let's see what we can dangle off of it. Now we need something silver because this is silver. Let's see. Oh my God, that stocking is cute. The candy cane. Then there's just a regular candy cane. We have a bell. The Santa's gold. Can't use them. We got a little Santa hat, though. A little Santa hat. A Santa moon. That's funny. Oh, we got a little tree. Oh, that's got pink in it. We got a bigger Santa hat. I don't know why I had all the Christmas separated in their own thing. I don't know why I put these together. Oh, we got a Rudolph, but that's gold. We got a little bow. Hey, is this even a charm? That's not a charm. That doesn't belong there. This doesn't either. What is this? Oh, it's a Santa hat. It's not a charm, though. It's this. Oh, a present. That's kind of cute, the present, but looks kind of, for some reason, looks carnival-y to me. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do the little Santa hat, and because it's so little, let's do another. Let's put, well, to be different, let's put the stocking. We'll do two of them. Okay. So let's open this up. Put, that's not a charm either. It was like they were earrings or something. Well, I guess I'm going with this one. Okay. There we go. A cute little stocking. See? All right. Now I gotta go through there to see. Oh, all my glue sticks fell on the floor. They look like Slim Jims. All right, let me put the stopper on, even though I don't like these stoppers because they come off. They come off easy. All right. Put this in here. that in there on the other side. And then, oh, I bought some cute things from Hobby Lobby. I want to put, hold on, I want to put, I got these little pinwheel thingies. I wanted to put a couple in there. Oh, and a pen too. Let's see. Another kind of pen. Okay. So I know I made her a pen, but I found these at Hobby Lobby, and out of the 3 stores that I go to, it was only at one of them. There's that one, and there's some blue ones with like, there's a Santa, there's a tree, and there's another one. I forget what. But we'll kind of stick him in there. And then I saw these cute little thingies, so I want to put a couple of those in here too, just for decoration. Let me put you back up again. They were $1.99, so half off, you get 12 of them. I didn't think that was bad. I think they're kind of cute. So, stick like one here. And maybe one over here in the back. I think that's cute. And we got the 2 things in here. I think that's really cute. So that's what I'm going to send her. And now I'm going to package it up in a bigger bag. I think I have a bigger bag that'll fit that. And I'll probably put a bag topper on that bag. But I didn't want to do it on that because, you know, it bulks up. So that's all I wanted to share today was my loaded envelope. I'll make a video on what I get back. Hers is going to be late, which is fine. She told me about it. All right, guys, so I'm going to pick up all my glue gun sticks over here. And I say they look like Slim Jims because it's the brown. I'm doing a project right now. Okay. All right, guys. I'm done. Let me clean up this mess. Thanks for watching Happy Crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.